traders, Toby here from Pro Edge Trading. Well, we went from green to red to redemption, but EdgeRunner proved itself again. Let's see what happened. This is Thursday, the 26th. This is just a recording of trades I took this morning, working on another eval. And here's our first trade, maybe. We're back on the 2-minute. There wasn't any major news like there has been the last few days. So we're on the back on the 2-minute Pro Edge bars, 8:36 to 10:30.
Order submitted.
Central Time. That's our New York Open. And we skipped the first few candles. Here's our first trade. Bobbling around here. He was a little scared, but here we go in the green.
Order canceled.
That one just kind of flashed down. So we're 1 for 1. Is this our next one? Let's see. But yeah, 2-minute Pro Edge bars. Doing ATR trades. ATR of 15. Kind of smooth
Order
things out.
submitted.
With 50% profit target. Or 50% of the ATR for our profit target. That one hit, took a couple off. Probably should have been on the ES. We're getting into 23 contracts, so probably should have been on the ES.
Order canceled.
There we go. So we're 2 for 2, 419. We're going for $200 a trade, by the way. And like I've always said, you get 1 or 2 good trades in there, you want to call it. There is nothing wrong with that. You can get out at
order submitted.
420. Nothing wrong with that. So here's a YM. And I know that was quick, but I moved to stop above the edge band. Every once in a while, the math and the visuals are a little different. So I moved to stop visually where we like it. And yeah, this is the YM.
Order submitted.
We got another one on the Q. See, the Q, 9 trades or 9 contracts, that's not bad. It's sometimes you don't know unless you check, you can check the ATR and see how many contracts you think it's going to take. Sometimes you need to just let it take one and kind of see if you need to switch over or not.
Order canceled.
We just got whacked in a YM to the tick, literally to the tick. And you're going to see what happens here in a little bit. But I'm no psychiatrist. It's hard to not let those get you down. You lose to the tick.
Order canceled.
We just won one on the Q there. So we're 1, 2, 3, 3 and 1, 4 and 1. See, 1, 2, 3, 3 and 1. Yeah, it's tough. You lose to the tick, and then you get another trade come up. We're about to get another trade on that same instrument.
Order submitted.
Short again. And I moved that one just a hair, just so it's visually above the edge band. And I'm making sure it's exact. See if it's going to get me to the tick again. But you see, you got taken out to the tick, and then it goes down for the wind. But
Order canceled.
you know, it happens all the time to all of us. But yeah, it is rough on the psyche sometimes. But anyway, so we're back up 237, still rocking on.
Buy up.
Got an RTY.
Order submitted.
I think this was the only RTY trade for the day. I think at some point, I was a little frustrated with the Y. I just turned the Y off, and it ends up having another win, but you know.
Order canceled.
There's just another one. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's where I turned the Y off.
Buy up.
And we're going to take
Order
this,
submitted.
MES. There were 24 contracts, so yeah, I should have waited and switched to the ES, but
Order canceled.
yep. Then we got that MES hit and got to, we're at 657. So, you know, we ended up 6 or 7 and 1. But yeah, I shut them all down there, and but you know, I kept watching. I know the YM had another win, but this was 9:30 or so. But yeah, after you know, you get 5, 6, and 1. I think it's 6 and 1, up $657. So I was happy with that. You know, we were up, we were down, now we're back up more than we were up before. So I called it there. But yeah, EdgeRunner doing its thing, and just a little shout out to everybody. Join us in the Discord, and we like to interact with everybody, share our setups, and answer questions. But yeah, we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, thanks.